15 years ago on the morning John Veasey was set to testify against mob boss John Stamfa, two mob hitmen stood on the corner across the street in the pouring rain. As Veasey's brother Billy pulled to the corner in his SUV, the gunman opened fire, murdering Billy Veasey. John Veasey got on the witness stand anyway and testified against Stamfa. Now, for the first time, he speaks publicly about his brother's murder and the murders he committed.
The families are hurt. I'm sorry.
Former mob hitman John Veasey insists he's sorry for killing Michael Cianglini and Frank Baldino during his days in the local mob. Now, more than 15 years after those gangland-style murders, he says he's a changed man. The old John Veasey is gone. The new Veasey goes by another name and has another outlook on life.
I couldn't spell Messing Avenue. You know what? I still can't spell it. But I make good money. Nobody's coming to take it from me. I used to have the license plate. The Lord giveth, the feds take it away. You know, life. The Lord gives it, John takes it away. But no more. Now I give. And whether that's legit to you people or not, it doesn't matter to me because it's off my back. I go to church and pray for that. So that's off my back. I mean, whatever's going to happen to me, I got to deal with happens to me on that issue.
Veasey served 12 years in prison for those two mob murders. He survived being shot in the head during his street days and being beaten in prison. But no one can forget how he turned on mob boss John Stamfa. He testified against Stamfa, putting the Sicilian mob boss away for life, along with nearly 30 other wise guys.
They're going to shoot me, yet they create me. It's kind of like Terminator. You create this guy, and then after you want to take him out. How'd that work out for him?
Veasey testified despite the fact that the mob murdered his brother Billy the day he was set to take the stand against Stamfa.
Did that ever deter you from getting on a witness stand after that happened?
Well, no. No. I mean, what would be the sense? I mean, not to testify and do what? Do life in prison for people that want to kill me anyway?
Veasey's been a feared man ever since in South Philly. The local wise guys are terrified he might return and seek revenge for his brother's murder. Veasey says, no way.
So as we sit here today, you don't want to do that anymore?
I didn't want to do that since 2005. They avenged it for me. I mean, think about it. They're still there. They're still killing each other. They're still living in a row house.
But Veasey wasn't so convincing a few months back when he started taunting the local mob on Facebook, claiming he might return after some of the wise guys made disparaging remarks to his sister. Veasey even posted his picture shoveling snow during last winter's blizzard, making it look like he was in town to settle a score.
Did you ever think about going back to Philly and settling a score or anything?
Till I met my wife, that was my only plan. You know, I thought about it for 12 years. My brain, that's all I thought about for 12 years. Because I still don't know why they killed him.
Veasey says he has no plans to avenge his brother's murder. He's leaving that to a higher authority.
And believe me, I ain't gone home. There's nothing home for me.
Are you all right that nobody's ever been held accountable for your brother's murder?
Yeah, I am. You know why? Heaven, hell, wherever it is, we're all going to go. I'll see them there, and hopefully they'll come wherever we're at.
But Veasey also knows his former running mates in the mob are still afraid of him.
They have a reason to be afraid. I mean, if for some reason, you know, I went back there, there would only be one reason to go back, and that would be to cause mass destruction. You know, and but they killed somebody that I love. And I killed somebody that other people love. So going to church and talking to my wife about it, it's all irrelevant. At the end of the day, we're all here for a purpose. You know, like I believe that there's a better purpose for me here, somehow, some way. I don't know what that is, but I ain't going back to South Philly.
So while the Philly mob may not have to worry about John Veasey exacting revenge for his brother's murder, next week Veasey will talk about the local mob, current mob boss Joe Legambi, and former mob boss Joey Merlino, who's about to get out of jail at the beginning of next year. That's part 3 of John Veasey's story next Monday night at 10 on the Fox 29 News. In South Philadelphia, Dave Stratweiser, Fox 29 News.